is a legislator's mosh pit going to be right here for any of you who want to do that. So, thank you. So, I have to ask you, how did you guys start? Because you're so young now. I mean, was it in the womb that you started learning your instruments, or how did you guys become sort of instrumentalists on your own and then become a band as a family band?
Well, I'm the oldest in the family. Reid is the middle child. Neil's the baby. So I was the first one to pick up an instrument and get started. We all three were classically trained on piano first. That was sort of our first foray into music. Well, okay, except for the Suzuki violin lessons that we all quit really young because we just hated to practice. But I started my first band when I was 15 years old. I was in 10th grade at the time down there in Mobile, Alabama. And we would rehearse in our living room. And so anytime the drummer or the bass player would take a break, Reid and Neil would jump on the instruments. Yeah. And all of a sudden, the band Perry, the family trio, had officially begun.
Yeah. But our first gig as the band Perry was in the lingerie section of Walmart.
Yes, that's true.
It was true.
Yeah, that was the glorious beginning of the band Perry. Thank you, guys.
The cultural focus of our country and any peoples is so very important. It enriches us, it lifts us up, it speaks to the truths that we all face on a daily basis and over a long period of time.
There's nothing better than listening to a song where you didn't even know the person who wrote it or the people who sing it, but what you hear at that moment is what's happening in your life, what's happening in your emotions, and inspires you to do something greater.
And somebody asked earlier, why don't you guys just make music and do what you do? Why are you interested in these issues? And I think it's because, we really see ourselves as the CEOs of the band Perry. And any good businessman or woman must know the issues of the day as it pertains to his in her own business, to be the leader. I think the thing about being a songwriter, and with this song in particular, is, we really feel like we're writing the soundtracks to our own lives here in the band Perry. And somehow this amazing thing happens when these songs go out into the world. Our friends and our fans somehow take them and make them their own soundtrack. And they find this exact life experience that they use these songs to hold their hands through. And If I Die Young has been a really important one for us to be a part of for that reason. It's fun to go out every night because some nights the crowd has tears in their eyes. And other nights they have giant smiles and they're singing it at the top of their lungs. And I think that's the power of music. My favorite songs have meant different things to me in different moments in my life. And for us to be able to be a small part in that for somebody else is so special. If I die young, bury me in satin, lay me